Hi everyone! Welcome to our husband and wife Mexican plate challenge. So today my husband is going to be starting us off on our challenge, and he's going to be making something out of polymer clay. So he's taking out our miniature tortilla press and he's adding some dough or masa to it. Let's see what he makes. So he has made a very, very small miniature tortilla, which he's rolling into a flauta or a rolled taquito, as some of you may know them to be. Here he is showing us that he has made 5 flautas. And what are they filled up with inside? I don't know. We would need to ask him. Next, he's going to go ahead and grab some tomatoes, some pico de gallo. This one is the one that has a little bit more red to it. He's grabbing some avocado slices. And he is also going to grab some of the vanilla resin. I think he's using this as sour cream. He went ahead and grabbed some romaine salad. Anything else? I think that's it. He is just going to clean up his counter so that he can start building his flautas. In Mexico, even though flautas are a Mexican plate, every region makes them differently. Some make them with shredded beef, shredded chicken. I've even seen picadillo ones. Some make them with potato inside. So it really does vary the region and how they make them. Some of them have them as a main dish, like my husband is doing right now, and others use them as a side to a main dish. For example, I know in Morelos they use them to go with their pozole or menudo. So even though it's a Mexican plate, it varies. Every family adds their own twist and how they like them. So far he has added some sour cream, some tomato slices, some lettuce, some avocado slices, and let's see what else he adds next. So he's showing us here some sauce. I think he'll end up making like a red salsa, something like that. So let's take a look and see everything he used. So he's just showing us all of the ingredients that he used to make his plate. He had the pico de gallo, he had the sauce, the resin, lettuce, tomato, avocado, and of course the corn tortilla rolled as a flauta or taquito. This is his plate. I think it looks amazing. It looks delicious. I wish these were edible. They always make me hungry. And he did a very, very, very good job. Very colorful. And I'm going to ask him what they were meant to be. Were they meant to be shredded beef, chicken, potato? I'll let you know later. I think it's now time for me to start getting ready. Hi again. Let me go ahead and show you what we're going to be using. I went ahead and did some shopping, but we need to go to our fridge and take out the ingredients that we already have that we need. The first thing we're going to use is some pico de gallo. This one has a little bit more red to it. Let me see. I need lettuce. Here is the romaine lettuce. I wish I had the one that's already sliced. I may just need to really, really finely slice this one. We also have some vanilla icing that I'll use as sour cream. And then we have the mini tarts and the pico de gallo. Let me show you what I went shopping for. We have some avocado slices. This one has 4 little slices. These will definitely come in handy. We have some sliced onions. I think these are supposed to be the red onions. These were made from polymer clay. We have the mini verse croutons, which I'm going to be using them as diced potatoes. We have some tomatoes. And last but certainly not least, we have our taco beef or our ground beef, however you want to call it. But let me go ahead and clean this up. And the first thing we need to do is prep. We need to make our salsa that's going to be used in our dish. we're going to grab our molcajete. Typically, molcajetes are made in Mexico by lava rocks, so that's quite interesting, right? We're going to go ahead and use this to combine our pico de gallo with some water and to make a nice, hot, spicy salsa. So let's go ahead and make sure everything is nicely combined. We need to add some water, just a little bit to help mix up the little colors. That should be maybe a little bit more. I don't think that's enough. I should have grabbed a little bit more, I think, but it's okay. We'll make it work. So let's go ahead and get everything nicely mixed, making sure we have enough pico de gallo. And I think our salsa is ready. Now that we have our salsa ready, we need to grab our comal. So let me take that out. You always keep those under the sink or under your cabinets. So let me go ahead and grab that. And we're going to add our mini tarts. When I visited my husband's family, they made sopes. I had never had sopes in my life until I visited his family, and they were delicious. I'm going to be making 2 different versions of sopes. I'm going to make some with beef. So let's go ahead and do those first. Let me go ahead and grab our ground beef and add them to the little sopes. Sopes in Mexico are a corn tortilla, which is made a little bit thicker, and you pinch the sides. And some people fry them, some people do them in a comal, which is a pan. I'm going to add some sour cream. No, not yet. Let me go ahead and use this one for the other ones. So I'll use the sour cream to start making our cream sopes. This is the ones that my husband's family makes. They add cream and potato. I had never heard of that, but it's delicious. I was going to add sour cream to the beef ones, but I think clear resin will look better. Let me add some to each one of them. Next, we need to grab some lettuce for the beef sopes. So let me go ahead and add the lettuce on top. It took me a long time to slice these very, very fine. But it's worth it. It's going to look really, really good. I hope. I'm just making sure I put enough on each sope. Next, I'm going to go ahead and cure them. So I went ahead and cured first the beef ones. We'll cure the potato ones later because I need them to be uncured when I add the potatoes. So the beef are now cured, but we still need to add more toppings. For the potato sopes, the croutons will be my sliced potatoes. So let me go ahead and add those in. I really hope they look like potatoes at the end. Some nice big chopped diced potatoes. What do you think? Do they look like potatoes? I hope so. Let's work on the beef ones next. I'm going to add some tomatoes. Just a little bit of diced tomatoes will do the trick. Maybe 2 on each since they're so tiny, right? It only needs a little bit. For our potato ones, we need to add very, very tiny sliced red onions. So let me go ahead and get these added. You do need to add quite a few because these have very limited amount of ingredients. That's just how the recipe is. We are going to then add some avocados to our beef ones. So let me go ahead and add maybe just 1 slice will be enough. I want to make sure the other ingredients don't get hidden. This is what they look like. So we have the potato and the beef. You always need to finish them up with some salsa and of course some sour cream. So I'm going to try and be very delicate when I add these, just to make sure every ingredient is displayed. I would hate to cover everything that we have built up, so I'm going to try and put the least amount that I can while still showing it, if that makes any sense. Just like this. And I think we're going to leave one just like that. For the sour cream and potato sopes, we're going to add some cheese. I think that will definitely give it a little bit more flavor. And let's get those nicely cured. So I went ahead and tried to plate them up a little bit better. Here they are with some lime or lemon, and we have additional toppings in case anyone wants to add some more. We have our salsa. Which one is your favorite? Do you like my husband's flautas? Or do you like my recipe of the sopes? Which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate your support tremendously. Bye, everybody.